Guelph, Ontario's Robert Wickens was among the drivers taking part in a media conference ahead of the Chevrolet GP at CTMP. The TCR winner in last year's Michelin Pilot Challenge race will compete in the GTD class of the IMSA WeatherTech SportsCar Championship this weekend.
Well, I think similar to what Alex was saying, nothing comes easy in the IMSA WeatherTech SportsCar Championship, but Corvette's had so much success at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park in the past, and finishing 1-2 last year, I think sets the bar pretty high. Obviously it's a home race for me, one that I've had circled on the calendar all season. And looking forward to just getting behind a Corvette around such an awesome track. I've had success in TCR in the past, winning there twice and finishing second in the other. So, I think nothing comes easy. Similar, and I think we just have to keep our head down. And the first two races that I've done this year in the WeatherTech series hasn't been amazing, to say the least. We've shown potential, but just at the wrong time. So hopefully we can just put together a good, strong weekend from first practice right through to checkered flag on Sunday. Yeah, just kind of take it one week at a time. I think to add to that, my wife and I found out that we're pregnant with twins as well. So there's been no shortage of excitement on race weekends or on the home front. So it's been, frankly, just a crazy year. Lots of travel. Like you said, I was in Mid-Ohio on the weekend with IndyCar with Andretti, and went last night up to Canada. So now I'm up north getting ready for the weekend ahead. And it's just exciting. I think since coming back from my injuries and racing in support series with IMSA, I've always been trying to get back to racing on Sundays and on that headline event, and to do it at home in front of a hometown crowd. It's gonna be a really great feeling.
You've won obviously in the Michelin Pilot Challenge on Saturday there at CTMP. What does this mean to you, and how would you expect to compare the experiences now that you get to race on Sunday?
I think you only know what you know. And ironically, at Long Beach, we raced on a Saturday. And then, Laguna was kind of my only taste of what a true kind of sprint race in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championships like. So, I think it's kind of business as usual. It's just racing on a different day with, maybe a little more spotlight on you. But even when you're running in a support category in the IMSA paddock, the fans are so great, the grid walks, everything. You kind of feel like you're the headline race, even though you're not. And the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship is, it's just awesome. I think it's a highlight of the whole Canadian Tire Motorsports Park calendar. A lot of fans come out, and we're doing what we can. We're doing a little fan experience this year, which is something I've never done before, kind of testing the waters on how that goes, with giving them a package that they might not get necessarily, and get a tour of the hand controls that are made by Bosch, and as well as a photo with me on the grid and hopefully on the podium afterwards. So lots to be excited about, and just trying to embrace a home race. It's been a long time since I've been the headline event at a hometown race. Last was IndyCar in 2018. So it's been the Canadian fans are always passionate, always super loyal, and it's going to be awesome to see everybody out there.
And the cool thing about IMSA too, being, for the main WeatherTech Sports Car Series as well for the Michelin Pilot Challenge, that you have so many different Canadian drivers and teams, so you'll run into a lot of Canadians in the paddock, even at all these US events. So what does this say about the Canadian racing landscape to have so many fellow Canadians with you on the grid at any given race?
Oh, for sure. I think from top to bottom, and it's the Canadian fans. Like I said, we're a small country, but we're pretty passionate and loyal about the sports that we love. And you see a lot of familiar faces from Canadian karting that I grew up racing against, to parents of people I raced against, and then obviously there's a lot of Canadians involved in motorsport altogether. So we're all proud to be from where we're from, and I think we're all just ready to start getting on with the weekend, and everyone here on this call is happiest when our helmets are on, and we'll be able to go to work.